So good morning, students. In this video, we will discuss about the prevention of industrial conflicts. We were seeing and related to the topics in previous video, which is called industrial disputes and conflicts, strikes and lockouts. So in this video, I was also making the point which is very clear in what are the steps to preventing the from conflicts. The first introductions. So introduction is nothing. It's going to be the conflicts. Conflicts means create the problems between the employers and employees, like wages or working conditions and rights and policies. They were followed. If the companies have not followed any rules and regulation properly, uh, protecting the employees while they're working in with machines and also inside the organizations is supposed in the cases where cases have followed and also are the problems. The consequence like strikes, lockouts, productivity losses, the financial setbacks, so many changes and the damages are arise because of the issues. Examples like Maruti Suzuki, the manager, like a strike in 2012, they have started and also it happened on 2012 for strikes and wages about the reasons. They are met literally 2,500 crores were losses. They made that on they they made on 2012. The prevention is better than cure. There's a proverbs use it for the every company normal. So next slide will be the HR intervention. So HR intervention because they are the pillar of the organization. They like the bridge between the workers and management. So what the intervention they included, they made it the fair and recruitment process, the selection, the created retention system they followed, then performance management, which is very important. So, example, the Infosys introduced open door policies where employees can directly and approach senior management and then reducing working place grievance. Communication is nothing. The transparent communications is there in the organization. There are no see the problems or the conflicts or a dispute, any kind of words we are not used in these organizations. The methods which is followed by the as a company, regular town hall meetings and newsletters to follow the use of digital platforms, internet portals, WhatsApp groups. Then are the feedback loops and suggestion boxes and surveys, which is all the followed the method to resolving these kind of things inside the organization. Example, the Tata Sales that conducts monthly dialogue sessions with the workers representing to clarify the on wages and safety issues. Next in the training and development. The skill training reduce insecurity and resistance to change. Soft skill training the improves the conflict resolution, negotiation and teamwork. Managers trained in emotional intelligence, then labor laws to handle disputes. Example like L&T companies spends over 200 crore annually on worker training and the upskilling and reskilling work in the minimizing the disputes. Policy designs. What are the policies that followed? The structure is which is wages and compensation policy, leave and attendance rules, then anti-discrimination and safety policies. For example, ITC there has clear reward and grievance policies and preventing pay related to the conflicts in its manufacturing units. Employee engagement, so nothing like on the employee engagement reduce also the reduce the conflicts level of severity level. So recognition and rewards, which is very important for every employee's recreation and the wellness program, then involving employees in decision making. For example, the Hindi Union level the my voice they have followed the form the group and association like any kind of initiatives in the organization. The survey empowers the employees to share the concern directly, then increasing trust level. Collective bargaining definition like the negotiations between also made between the employer and employees like for wages hours conditions like example, the Bajaj Auto in Pune reached a wage settlement through collective bargaining in 2014 instead of prolonged strikes. So many strikes they were made it. The finally they got the benefit from employers. 2014. And the final wages settlement. So the framework, legal framework, what the Indian, how the make framework like dispute act is there, factory act is there, and the payment wages are there for these kind of situations. But in global, the Japan Kaizen approach the follow encourage the continuous improvements and then work involvement. In Germany, the Works Council ensure the employees' voice in decision making. Denmark like the flexicurity in the model balance employer flexibility and worker security. So thank you so much for listening this video. I understand that you guys are listening the content which is very much interesting and benefits to know such kind of things will happening inside the organization. Thank you all once again. So let us all see on next video.